So here's something that comes out of left field. The FTC just filed a lawsuit against Uber against its Uber One subscription, saying that they are using misleading and difficult practices to cancel for consumers on the service. Imagine having to click up to 32 times to cancel your Uber One subscription. That's one of the things that the FTC is saying is part of the challenge and the reason why they filed a lawsuit against Uber for these types of deceptive practices when advertising savings, as well as an overly difficult cancellation process. Uber responded by saying they're obviously quite disappointed and they feel that the courts will see that this was in error, but honestly, I'm not so sure. Whether it ends up being an issue or not, here's the reality. Uber One is a massive profit driver for Uber, and one of the main reasons how they escaped the burn rate and finally made profit for this company, among a few other changes to their operations. Anything that is going to have a negative impact on this program is just not going to be good for Uber. But more broadly, this shows a shifting trend in e-commerce when it comes to revenue models, cost models, and the relationship between them, right? Shopify has been in the news a lot recently because they've been making subtle changes to their shopping cart and what they allow or do not allow a merchant to automatically add, and how they're managing different types of additional charges that go through the shopping cart. So it really makes you have to wonder what is going to be the future with e-commerce and these types of interactions. With agentic AI starting to take over, it is going to be even more important to have these rules and constraints around recurring revenue, subscription services, what you're saving, because these recommendations or what you're publishing is going to get fed into these agents. These agents are then going to make very strong recommendations to the users. Think about that as you are starting to look at your different service provider models and in terms of what you do and what you've been offering to your customers. If you have a heavy retail execution, if you have a heavy product execution based on promised savings, based on subscription models, you are going to have probably higher requirements to prove that those savings are actually true and that everything is transparent, and more importantly, that you give your customers the easy ability to pull away from those types of services should they choose not to, right? With everybody looking to have some type of subscription service, with everybody looking to have you on some type of subscribe and save, you are going to have to provide a fast and easy way for customers to change their mind and get off the program just as easily as you allowed them to get on it.